Good evening, everyone. A little bonus action. We got some JV dart going on right now. We are running late here at McAllen Memorial. Running late, but we do have the varsity game that will be coming up. A jam-packed house, it appears, as we're getting set for this big matchup between Sharyland and McAllen Memorial. Again, it's JV action. We're going to keep the cameras rolling for you. Little bonus action. It's JV action right now. We'll be back with the varsity in a full broadcast, but I'm going to keep the cameras rolling. You're watching it right here on the RSL Network.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, take a break with the family and visit the best beach in Texas. You're not building just a sandcastle. You're building memories. South Padre Island is the perfect place for fun in the sun. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in first grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable's for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Truck Tex in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Again, fans, it's a little bonus coverage for you. This is JV action that continues here. They had 2 different JV games, JV Light. This is JV Dark. And so once the JV games conclude, we'll get you into varsity action. McAllen Memorial taking on Sharyland. A little extended coverage here. We will be running late on the programming note because the varsity game was supposed to start well over 20 minutes ago. These two teams have been battling it out on the JV Dark side of things. Not sure who's going to win this third and final set, but it's going back and forth. A lot of competitive action between these two teams. Again, we'll keep it right here on the Sharyland channel. It's on the RSL network. Full game coverage of the varsity game following this extended JV action.
Fiber, business or home, take a look at home.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, take a break with the family and visit the best beach in Texas. You're not building just a sandcastle. You're building memories. South Padre Island is the perfect place for fun in the sun. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in first grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Innovation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at our window.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and
And what a terrific match on the JV dark side. McAllen Memorial wins it 16-14 in Game 3 and takes 2 out of 3. And what was just a monumental game to set up the varsity action coming up. Packed house here at McAllen Memorial. We'll be back with the live broadcast. Warm-ups are coming up. I got to go get some rosters. I've been too busy watching the JV game. I'm Joe Bowling. Kenny Trevino on the camera tonight, my friends. He's a rookie, and we'll hope he keeps up with the pace of the game coming up at the varsity level. Again, hope you enjoyed the bonus coverage of JV Dark. It's all here on the RSL Network. Varsity action coming up soon. Keep it right here.
Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, take a break with the family and visit the best beach in Texas. You're not building just a sandcastle. You're building memories. South Padre Island is the perfect place for fun in the sun. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in first grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Fiber, business or home, take a look at what we do.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful.
I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria. There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on the RSL Network. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on the RSL Network. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from McAllen, Texas. It's McAllen Memorial, home of the Lady Mustangs. And volleyball action is tonight. They'll take on the Lady Rattlers of Sharyland. Thanks for tuning in. We got a late start on this one because of the fact that the JV teams just refused to back away from each other. That JV dart game ended up playing well over an hour and a half, and it was finally decided in 3 sets, 16-14. The home team are the victors. No secret, McAllen Memorial is one of the powerhouse volleyball teams in the RGV this season, and normally the Sharyland Lady Rattlers are in the mix of top teams in the Valley as well. Tonight, the Lady Rattlers will be truly tested by this McAllen Memorial team. Both teams out taking warm-ups. Our pregame show brought to you by Luke Furia Motors and by the city of South Padre Island. Kenny Trevino is a rookie. He's on the camera, my friends. He's got it tonight. I'm Joe Bowling with you. This is the RSL Network. We'll be right back with more. 4 minutes and 46 seconds till they turn it over to the PA announcer. Back after more, after this.
We did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are back here on the pregame show. You see the Lady Rattlers over there taking their warm-ups. We are still 3 minutes away from this one getting underway. Both teams will head over to the sidelines, switch gears, if you will, to their respective sides. Again, a big crowd below us, a big crowd across the gym from us, and they're out in the lobby. They're getting refreshments. No one left during that JV dart game as everyone stuck around to see what would happen in that one. It ended up just being some terrific volleyball action between these two teams. Again, we're at McAllen Memorial. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Tell your other friends and family and people you may want to know and fans who may want to watch this game. You're watching it on the RSL Network. You're watching it on the Sharyland channel. We're making some dramatic changes. It's coming up over the next 7 to 10 days. Just keep watching on that, and we'll keep you posted. But tonight, you're watching it right here on the Sharyland channel, wherever you may be, whether it's Roku television, whether it's on the app, as far as Android tonight, or whether you're watching it on the webpage. It's the Sharyland channel. Under 2 minutes before they turn it over to the PA announcer. Both teams taking their serve and practice. Our pregame show, once again, brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Luke Fruya Motors. McAllen Memorial victorious in tournament action over the past week, and they were a very tough team to beat, my friends. And they are tough to beat any year at all, and much less here on their home court. They would be the favorites if you looked at it from a perspective of, well, who's the top team getting ready for this one? Has to be, it's McAllen Memorial. Our score is 0-0 as we're in set number one. And we're a minute away from turning it over to the PA announcer. One final break, back with full coverage of the varsity action. Sharyland, McAllen Memorial after this. Back here at McAllen Memorial as we get set for this one between the Sharyland Lady Rattlers and the McAllen Memorial Lady Mustangs. Both teams make their way over to the sidelines. They'll turn it over to the public address announcer. He'll be announcing the Sharyland Lady Rattlers first, and then we'll get to the McAllen Memorial Lady Mustangs. Reminding you, we have tournament action coming your way throughout the weekend here on the RSL Network. We'll be in various gyms. Believe it or not, this is my 6th gym of the day that I've been in personally, getting ready for tournament action in Mission and also throughout Brownsville, as you'll see several of the top teams in the RGV engaged in action in tournament play for a second week in a row. Hey, next week is football season. We'll have you covered in football as well. It's volleyball tonight, front and center. Let's turn it over to the PA announcer. you have it. The announcer a bit muffled out because of the crowd. We got a big crowd here. They're right behind us. They're on camera, and they're also on mic. So we'll get you covered with the fans cheering for this one here tonight. A big matchup between McAllen Memorial and the Sharyland Lady Rattlers. National anthem coming up. We'll stay tuned right here. Background on the kids. Playing the national anthem, all the warm-ups in the world. We're set for action here tonight. McAllen Memorial and Sharyland. Stay tuned. It's regular season volleyball here on the RSL Network throughout the night. Lady Mustangs, again, one of the tougher teams in the RGV, and every preseason list of everybody that talks about who's the top teams in the RGV, everyone pretty much has McAllen Memorial on top of their list, including the RSL list, which I polled my announcers just last night to get an idea of just who they thought the top teams were, and across the board it was McAllen Memorial was the team to beat. I know Mission Veterans is really tough, and you'll get a peek at Mission Veterans in coverage of tournament action this weekend as we cover the Mission tournament. Also, teams revolving down to the Brownsville tournament. You'll be able to see action there. Many eyes on Rivera, Brownsville Rivera, which is in action tonight on the channel that is playing Harlingen South this evening. As we have multiple game coverage coming your way tonight, we do have a game in Mission as we have a Laredo team in action against the Mission Lady Eagles. This one here, McAllen Memorial taking on Sharyland. And the game at Harlingen South. Also soccer action tonight as we are at Texas Southmost College, TSC College, with a doubleheader, men's and women's soccer action tonight. So 4 different venues, one main network, and 4 separate channels, all coming your way. McAllen Memorial, they have big hitters up front. They have quick defenders in the back. Their serves are always what you have to watch, because if you're playing against this team and you can't get that first pass off, you're in trouble from the word go. So it all starts on the return of serve, and there will be serving up. McAllen Memorial will be at the service line first. It's Lila Castillo, a freshman, right-handed server, ready to go. First serve of the night, and we're underway. Sharyland and McAllen Memorial. Libero automatically checks in. That's Paula Perez, a sophomore, back wearing number 3 for the Sharyland Lady Rattlers. But again, all the eyes on a freshman server, Lila Castillo. And away we go. First serve of the night. Across, played from the back row. Sharyland will set it up. They'll get a hit off the first attempt. Off the block, played by McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs on the attack. First hit approach, left-handed hit. Diving play made by Sharyland on the back row. Back row attack. And a point scored for the Lady Rattlers. I want to show you again on the replay. The defense gets it done first. Coming up here off the big hit, a good set here and a good hit. Lady Rattlers right there to play it a pass, and the kill for the put down. 1-0 to score. Lady Rattlers on top, and another whistle quickly in play as the Lady Rattlers extend the lead to 2-0 out of the gate. Back of the service line is Renata Cantu, a junior. She'll be serving a right-handed player. She's been playing for the Rattlers for a few years. She knows what's at stake here. Serves that one in the net, a service error, and gives the McAllen Memorial the serve and the point. 2-1, substitution in for the Lady Rattlers as Ivana Cantu checks in on the back row. She's a junior. Meanwhile, to the service line is Bree Garcia, a junior for McAllen Memorial. Puts it in play, line drive serve. Back row plays it off the second hit. They'll have to attack from there. Free ball coming up from McAllen Memorial. Dangerous play here. Off the hit. Big play on the defensive end. Still ball alive. McAllen Memorial on the attack again. Set it up on the cross the net serve. Play to the back row by Sharyland. Lady Rattlers set it up. Approach, spike, block. Will kick play on. McAllen Memorial sets it up. Back tap. Played by Sharyland. Both teams scrambling here. 2-1 ball game. And down it goes for McAllen Memorial. I told you they had height to the net, but how about Sophia Vega, the freshman, extending there to complete the play for the point. Tie game at 2 apiece. Next serve for the McAllen Memorial Lady Mustangs. Actually, that's Danara Cardenas, a junior, that's serving. Spike across the net. Played by McAllen Memorial. Set it up. It's played to the back row by Sharyland. They'll set it up across the net as well. Off the double block. Score the point. Lady Rattlers back on top. 3-2 your score. Sharyland serving. Back to serve is Romina Perez, a freshman. Again, these programs just churn out players. You saw, if you were watching any at all during the JV bonus coverage, you saw big plays being made by players that are just chomping at the bit to get up here to the varsity level. Play by McAllen Memorial. Center of the net, off the mark on the hit. And a relatively easy point in this match between these two teams. Lady Rattlers back up 2 at 4-2. Romina Perez to serve again. Serving right at you on your screen, brings it across. McAllen Memorial plays it off the middle, serve it across. Played up in the rafters, you can play that. Lady Rattlers do so, can't get it across the net. Point McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs trailing 4-3. Short serve here, and that's near an ace. What a great job defensively by Ivana Cantu on the back row. Point to McAllen Memorial, but Cantu with a terrific play back there to keep that serve alive. Juliet Trevino, the server. She's a senior for McAllen Memorial. Puts it in play. Brings it across the net. Sharyland plays it off the back row. Trouble there. Point scored McAllen Memorial, and they take their lead at 5-4. Again, like I talked about early on, if you don't return serves against McAllen Memorial and put yourself in a position to try to attack, they'll run away. You'll never know what hit you. Played off the rafters, that's off the net, off the block, count the point to Sharyland, we're tied. Let's take a look on the replay, see if we caught that. Lady Mustangs thought that was in the net. Here's the double block coming up right there. Point awarded to Sharyland. 5-5 game. Lady Rattlers serve. Across the net it goes. Played by McAllen Memorial. Set it up. Back side with the left hand. Put that down. Anna Davila puts it away. Lady Mustangs back up at 6-5. Substitution in the game will be serving. Jocelyn Rodriguez checks in as a junior for McAllen Memorial. Jump serve across. Sharyland missed hit on the return of serve. Free ball coming up from McAllen Memorial. Normally, this is put away. Diving play by Sharyland to keep it alive. They'll attack off the net, spiked across. Memorial set it up, back tap again. Double block, Sharyland scores the point. They saw it coming on the back set. Two blockers got in position to make the play. Let's take a look on the replay, and again, you'll see it coming up. As the Lady Rattlers rotate two blockers up and make the play. 6-5 ball game, make it 6-6. That's in. Kill for McAllen Memorial as Ellie Trevino, a freshman, gives the Lady Mustangs a lead. Back on the front row is Denara Cardenas. Back to serve is LaRae Jones. Jones, a junior for McAllen Memorial. Jump serve. Knuckleball's over, played on the back row by the libero. Free ball coming up. They'll actually get a hit out of that. Good play there by Renata Cantu. McAllen Memorial sets it up. Off-pace hit, score the point. Nice adjustment there by Denara Cardenas. Lady Mustangs up 8-6. LaRae Jones to serve again. Jones gets it across. Tough pass there. Free ball for McAllen Memorial. Look out here. Lots of options across the net. Big swing. Nice dig back there by Ivana Cantu. Ball across on the McAllen Memorial side. Set it up near the net. Quick set this time. Spike down. Score the point. Lady Mustangs, Lila Castillo. Castillo with a thunderous kill that time. Let's take a look at that on the replay. No holding back on this. A big approach, lots of steps, and the kill to put it away. 9-6 your score. McAllen Memorial leading here in game one. Serve across. Played again by Sharyland off the back row. They'll send it over. Top spin, but McAllen Memorial easily plays that. Tipped across. Down the line. Whistle blows at the net. And they'll call it in the net. McAllen Memorial award the point to Sharyland. Lady Rattlers rotate in back to the front row is Romina Perez. Meanwhile, back to serve is Paula Perez. Perez serves it across. Good pass by the Lady Mustangs. Set it up near the net. Spike to the back row. Played, punched up in the air by Sharyland. Back row attempt, and it's out of bounds. 10-7 your score. Good approach back there by Renata Cantu. Just couldn't quite put it away. McAllen Memorial, Ellie Trevino will serve it up. Trevino sends it across, just across the net. That's an ace. Lady Mustangs, biggest lead of the night for either team is 4, 11-7. Still serving as Ellie Trevino is ready. Trevino to send it across. Does. That's out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Rattlers to get the point and the serve. 2 substitutions in the game for the Lady Rattlers. To the front row goes Alexa Garcia. Back to serve is Jaylene Berlanga, a sophomore for the Lady Rattlers. 3-point game. Serve across. Lady Mustangs, good pass. Back set this time, and a well-placed hit. Point scored. Lila Castillo puts it away. 12-8 your score. Substitution in for McAllen Memorial. Front row is Anna Davila. Meanwhile, Castillo to serve again. She's a freshman, my friends. Gets it across. Played by Sharyland. Back set. Good dig that time by McAllen Memorial. Instantly attacking with the left hand. Get it across by Davila. Played up by Sharyland. Spiked off the double block. Sharyland tries to recover and does. Still alive. Good defense play by the Lady Rattlers as this one continues. Play on. McAllen Memorial. Quick set. And put it away, Lady Mustangs. Sophia Vega says enough of this. Lady Mustangs win the first big rally point of the night and send us to our first timeout. Sharyland trails 13-8. McAllen Memorial serving after this on the RSLN network.
Fiber, business or home, take a look at the window.
Cut it short real quick. We're back to action. McAllen Memorial leading by 5 at 13-8. This is the first game of scheduled best of 5. Lady Mustangs go right back to work with another big kill and now have a 6-point lead here in game 1. Romina Perez to serve again. Perez with a jump serve. Played on the back row there by the Lady Rattlers. Tipped across by Cantu. Tipped back at you. That's out of bounds of McAllen Memorial. Point score to the Lady Rattlers. Lady Rattlers to serve. This is Renata Cantu. Cantu to serve it up. She's ready with a right-handed serve. 14-9 your score. Lady Mustangs. Swing off the baton. Point scored Sharyland. 14-10. Serve coming at you right into your screen from the Lady Rattlers. Cantu serves it up. Diving play there, back there by Cardenas. Good set this time. Big swing played on the back row by McAllen Memorial. Set it up across the net. Big swing right back at you. Lady Mustangs score the point. Big hitting on both sides. Defense was stellar that time for McAllen Memorial. And the eventual kill. 15-10 the score. Cardenas to serve for McAllen Memorial. Gets it across. Played by Sharyland. Good pass this time. Good set. Off the net a bit and put it down, Lady Rattlers. Coming in from that left side is Pamela Pena, the captain on the team, a junior. The set was about 3 foot off the net, which gave her a lot of room to look. No blockers really in place. Serve across by the Lady Rattlers. Off pace this time. McAllen Memorial settles, spike, block, back at you. Lady Rattlers score another. 15-12. You saw that start at the serve. It was kind of a lollipop change-up. Romina Perez putting that across the net. And it kind of got McAllen Memorial a little bit backpedaling on the return of serve. Deeper serve this time. Better pass. Good set. Get across. Sharyland has a chance. Tough set at the net. Spike it across. McAllen Memorial trying to play it forward. They'll get a set and put it away. A big hit by Anna Davila. (16-12), back to a 4-point lead. McAllen Memorial has led by as many as 6. Sharyland had a couple of early leads. They've been chasing ever since. Lady Mustangs, first a timeout. 16-12 your score. We're in McAllen. We'll be back with more volleyball action right after this on the RSL Network.
Excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, take a break with the family and visit the best beach in Texas. You're not building just a sandcastle. You're building memories. South Padre Island is the perfect place for fun in the sun. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
I'm the new athletic director here.
We are back in McAllen, Texas on a Tuesday night. Reminding you, football action coming your way on the RSL Network next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Big announcements coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned across the board. McAllen Memorial with a 16-12 lead. We're in game 1 of a best of 5. Late start in this one because of JV action. But nobody seemed to have left the building. Everyone anticipating this big matchup here. If Sharyland can stay close, nobody in this building will go away till the final serve or the final point. If McAllen Memorial gets rolling, you may see some of the JV exit the building. Serve across for the Lady Mustangs, and here we go. Rattlers set it up on a back set. Get it past the blockers and put that away, Alexa Garcia. Blockers got there just a little late, and Garcia already had that angle, and the approach was perfect on the set. Lady Rattlers to serve it up. Got people here coming in our camera view. We'll see if they sit down. They do. Serve across, played by McAllen Memorial. Ball at the net. Lady Mustangs keep that alive. Off the block, Lady Rattlers can't return a serve. Big hit that time by McAllen Memorial. Again, it's Davila coming in with that left hand from the right side of the net, which means her strong hand is coming at you to the middle of the net. Serving is Jocelyn Rodriguez. She'll put it across. Lady Rattlers defensively can't make a play. Ace for McAllen Memorial. Rodriguez will serve, but immediately a 5-point lead for the Lady Mustangs and a timeout call by the Lady Rattlers. We'll be right back after this.
And 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in first grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
McAllen Memorial cheerleading squad is here in force, making a lot of noise in between the timeouts. Back to action here. McAllen Memorial leading by 5 at 18-13. Lady Mustangs will serve. Rodriguez puts it in play. Short serve. Rattlers set it up. Good approach. Good dig, and point scored Sharyland off another big hit by the Lady Rattlers. Four-point ball game at 18-14. Lady Rattlers. Pamela Pena back at the service line. Pena, short serve, played by McAllen Memorial. Across the way, back to the middle of the court, played by Sharyland. Off the net, played by McAllen Lady Mustangs. Set it again and punched across. Rally continues. Lady Rattlers attack. Mustangs there defensively. Mustangs attack. Block back at you. Sharyland scores the point. Kind of got into a lull there. Well, there wasn't any big swings. It was just everybody playing defense, a lot of caution there. And the eventual hit was played well by the defense of the Lady Rattlers to earn the point. 3-point ball game. Lady Mustangs, good pass, good set, spike up, played in the rafters. They can play that, got to get it across here, do. McAllen Memorial, set it up again, swing across, right hand, played on the back row by Perez. Spike across by the Lady Rattlers. Lady Rattlers watching, Mustangs have it. Work it across, Sharyland with the ball up near the net. Off the double block, rolls across to the McAllen Memorial side. Big swing there, blocked off the block, out of bounds. Point, McAllen Memorial. Lila Castillo. 4-point ball game. Substitution in the game. Denara Cardenas on the front row for McAllen Memorial. Emma Ferris, a junior, to serve. Ferris serves it across, line drive. Good defense there by Cantu. They'll set it up on the back row. Played by the back row, the Lady Mustangs. They'll set it forward on the right side. In the net it goes. Point scored, Lady Rattlers. 19-16. If you're Sharyland, you want to get as close as you can to catching up here. You don't want to get to that magical 20 in a game that goes to 25, especially when you got two evenly matched teams. Good pass this time. Lady Mustangs, quick set off the block. Diving play by Sharyland. They'll keep it alive. Back row attack. Off the block. Diving place. Keep it alive. McAllen Memorial. Lady Rattlers attack again. Back set this time. Off the block. Score the point. Lady Rattlers. Mia Castillo on the finish. Terrific defense played on both sides. Paula Perez serves it up. Good play by McAllen Memorial. Back set, tipped over the blockers, played by the Lady Rattlers. Sharyland on the attack. Good defense back there by Emma Ferris. Free ball for Sharyland. This is a rarity. Diving play, though, goes out of bounds. They missed A big chance there. Paula Perez came diving in. The libero wasn't expecting to have to go for anything there. That was a free ball. She expected someone to come up, give a quick pass, a set, and a hit. She made a diving attempt, but was too late getting there. Trevino to serve it over. Played by the Lady Rattlers. Center set off the tip. And a point there for Sharyland as McAllen Memorial. They were decoyed there as Sofia Vega tipped that ball with a fingernail on one hand and then made a play on the ball. As long as you're playing off a block, you can play that tip and then still hit it. 2-point ball game. Lady Rattlers serve it. Lady Mustangs. Little miscommunication there off the block. That's out of bounds. 1-point game at 20-19. If you weren't watching earlier when we had bonus coverage of the JV, this is exactly what you would have saw. Teams got away a little bit, separated by points, and then it was right back to even. Looking to tie the game, Lady Rattlers, that's a missed serve. Lady Mustangs go up 2, 21-19. Again, not much room to work with errors this late in the game. In a race to 25, win by 2. Castillo to serve it up. Lady Rattlers play it. Sharyland set it up over the blockers. Good coverage that time by Castillo. Set it up for Davila. Puts it away. Davila, a big kill there. Lady Mustangs will serve, leading by 3. Back row plays that, a pass by Cantu, a set to the net. Over the blockers, McAllen Memorial. Big chance here, set it up, Davila. Whistle blows. In the net, Sharyland, point McAllen Memorial. They go up 23-19. Serve across. Sharyland scrambles to the net, nothing doing. Point scored, McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs now 1 away from capturing game 1 of this best of 5. I got the score on your screen. Serve across, played by Sharyland. Back set, back row attempt, big swing, but played by McAllen Memorial. Look to put it away, Davila does. Game 1, McAllen Memorial wins it, 25-19. Game 2 coming up after this.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For you, Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
We are back here at McAllen, Texas. It's ready for game 2 of this best of 5. McAllen Memorial victors in game 1, 25-19. They were tested by the Sharyland team early on in that first game, and then Sharyland came from behind late in the game. But once it was 20-19, Lady Mustangs kicked in yet another gear and extended out for the 25-19 eventual win. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. Those that are watching, help share the link to other fans and who may want to be watching this game. You can obviously watch it on our webpage. On our app, it's available on Android. We'll have our app up and running very, very shortly on lots of platforms. I'll make a big announcement tomorrow on some additional platforms that are going to be part of the RSL network. It all takes place tomorrow. I got to get up really early. I'll give you a preview, a hint. I got to be at a TV studio at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. When will I sleep? I don't know, but I'll handle that. If I look tired, forgive me, all right? I was at 6 gyms today. This is the 6th. We'll cover this. I'll get home, and I'll try to be as bright-eyed as I can when I'm in a TV studio tomorrow. Lady Mustangs served to start this match, and therefore the Sharyland Lady Rattlers will be serving to start game 2. They'll be going left to right on the screen, as you see. Camera work by Kenny Trevino. He's one of our rookie camera operators. If you want to be a camera operator on the RSL network, reach out on an email, riosportslive@gmail.com. riosportslive@gmail.com. If you want to be a camera operator, we're looking for announcers to join Rio Sports Live. I have 3,640 games scheduled this year alone on the RSL network. Serve game 2 is underway. Mia Castilla puts it in play. Played by McAllen Memorial. Good set this time. Spike across. Count that, Anna Davila. Again, she's a left-handed hitter. She approached from that left side that time. Strong hand to the outside. A lot of room to work with there. She goes to the center. And McAllen Memorial will serve it up. Down the line, that's out of bounds. You didn't see many service errors between the two teams. As Stephanie Valdez checks in on the front row. Check that. Is that Valdez? Yes, Valdez on the front row for the Lady Rattlers of Sharyland. Romina Perez to serve. Lady Mustangs set it up at the net. Spike it across, and whistle blows. Point scored, McAllen Memorial. Sharyland. Well, check that. They give that point to Sharyland. 2-1 Lady Rattlers. They serve. Back set this time. That's down and in on a huge kill by Lorraine Jones. Tied it 2 apiece. Juliette Trevino back to serve for McAllen Memorial. They won the first game. This is game 2. Trevino, short serve. Good diving play that time by the back row of Sharyland. They'll not get that across. Terrific effort there by Ivana Cantu to keep that ball in play off the serve. Just no help on the front row getting in position to make that second hit. Serve out of bounds. McAllen Memorial, we're tied at 3. 2 substitutes in the game for the Lady Rattlers. Renata Cantu checks in to the front row. Tatiana Castillo, a senior, back to serve. Castillo serves with the right hand. Deep serve, good pass there by McAllen Memorial's Trevino. That's off the block, Sharyland will play it. Big swing across, back row, that's in! Huge kill that time by Pena. And the Lady Rattlers take their first lead here in game 2, up 4-3. Tatiana Castillo will serve. Sharyland hosts a tournament next week. We'll be there covering that as well on the RSL network. Big play on the front row. Down it goes. Ellie Trevino shows the height advantage there at the net for McAllen Memorial. Jocelyn Rodriguez to serve now for the Lady Mustangs of McAllen Memorial. The jump serve, better pass this time off the rafters though. One-handed over, diving play back there by Trevino once again. Free ball for Sharyland, watch here. Good pass, jump set, over the block. Nice defense there by Castillo. Ball across, a nice angle that time by Jones. Ball up, now back over on the Memorial side. Good set by Rodriguez. Good play back there by Cantu, long rally here. Spike across, McAllen Memorial right there. Pass, set, diving play, rally continues. No longer though, Trevino again. Ellie Trevino playing that front row masterfully. McAllen Memorial up 5-4, they're serving. Jocelyn Rodriguez to put it in play. Short serve. And an ace. 6-4 McAllen Memorial. Give you an idea what you're looking at when Jocelyn Rodriguez is serving. This ball will be coming at you from across the net. Rodriguez puts it in play. Short serve, Lady Rattlers play it. Ball across, off the block. Job by Juliet Trevino again playing defense. Tough angle, McAllen Memorial works that into the offensive set. Big swing with the right hand off the double block. Played by Sharyland. Good set. Good coverage that time by Rodriguez on the McAllen Memorial defense. Off the net, punched across by Castillo. Sharyland attacks. Cross again. Good coverage that time by Jones. Ball across, played down the line, out of bounds. Castillo had the right idea. There was no one in that back corner. She just edged it too far on the side and out of bounds. Lady Rattlers to serve. Pamela Pena trying to tie it up. Pena with a right hand, gets it across. Trevino with a good pass. Set it up, big swing by Jones. Played by Sharyland. Back row attack, hit by Pena. Good play by Trevino on the backside from McAllen Memorial. Swing again, blocked. Ball back on the McAllen Memorial side. Set it again, off the net this time. Played back there by Perez for Sharyland. Set it up for Castillo. And 4 hits called for Sharyland. Lady Mustangs go up 7-5. LaRae Jones stays in the game as she rotates back to serve. Jones with a good play across the front row on that rotation. Whistles a serve across. Sharyland, second hit over, caught him off guard, and a point scored, Lady Rattlers. Haven't seen much of that tonight where the second hit comes across. And a well-played hit that time for Sharyland. They're within 1 at 7-6. Serving again is Paula Perez, a sophomore. Jones with a pass, set by Rodriguez, good back set. Double block, Sharyland ties it up at 7. Lady Rattlers able to spot that set was going to that left side of the net. Able to get the blockers in place. Deep serve, played off the rafters. Sharyland Rattlers take a lead at 8-7. Jones on the return of serve, got a little underneath that, swung the arms, which took that up into the rafters. Serve across, played by McAllen Memorial, off the block, played by Sharyland. Back set this time, tapped over, played by Trevino. Trevino with a pass to Rodriguez, sets it up, and put away. Lila Castillo says enough, we're tied. 8 apiece. McAllen Memorial to serve it up. Ellie Trevino. One of 3 freshmen listed on the roster here for McAllen Memorial. Point McAllen Memorial, they regain the lead at 9-8. Sharyland with a couple of freshmen and 3 sophomores on the team. That one's out of bounds. Point scored Sharyland. We're tied at 9. So right now, momentum is right there to take. If one of the teams want to grab it, it sure feels like somebody could take control. Alexa Garcia checks into the front row for Sharyland. Back to serve is Jaylene Berlanga. And Berlanga serves it away. Good pass by McAllen Memorial. Tough set though. Point scored Sharyland. They go up 10-9. Berlanga will serve again. Gets it across, played by Sharyland, or played by McAllen Memorial, that is. Ball gets across, and it's out of bounds. Point scored Sharyland. Lady Rattlers go up 11-9. Again, I told you, you could sense momentum was there to seize. McAllen Memorial calls a timeout. Those Lady Rattlers over there that you see on your screen, maybe they got the momentum. We'll find out after this.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Back here, more cheerleading action on the other side of the court. McAllen Memorial Lady Mustangs on their home volleyball court, and the cheering section is here in force. Back to action. Lady Rattlers serve it. McAllen Memorial, after calling the timeout, set it up. Free ball here for the Lady Rattlers. Good opportunity to score. Good play on the back row by Lorraine Jones. Off the block. Play on. McAllen Memorial set it to Jones off the back row, a hit. That's in. Score the point. Jones that time played some defense and instantly knew what to do off the back row hit on the back set. Lady Mustangs to serve. Lila Castillo, short jump serve. Played by the Lady Rattlers. Swing across off the tip, score the point. Lady Rattlers back up by 2 at 12-10. Back in the game is Stephanie Valdez on the front row. Check for Sharyland. No, Valdez checks out. Pena on the front row. It's Pena, Garcia, and Romina Perez on the front row. Serving is Ivana Cantu. Cantu gets it across. Played by McAllen Memorial. Great pass, great set, and a thunderous kill for the Lady Mustangs. A no-doubter there by Sophia Vega. 12-11. Lady Mustangs to serve. Short serve played by the Lady Rattlers up near the net. Back set, tipped over the blockers. Great defensive play by Trevino. That's the carry. Point scored, Sharyland. Can't say enough, the libero Trevino just making some amazing plays on the McAllen Memorial defensive side. Lady Rattlers earned the point. They're up 2 at 13-11. Controlling the lead here midway through this game. Perez to serve. Deep serve. Trevino right on the money with a pass. Quick set. Back set. Put it away again. Another kill for Sophia Vega. (13-12) your score. Trevino to serve. Juliet Trevino, a senior. Good pass there by the Lady Rattlers. Off the approach, hit across by Pena. Ball back on the Rattlers side. Spiked across, nice play. Alexa Garcia, the sophomore, finds the range. 14-12. Sharyland back up 2. They'll rotate Renata Cantu to the front row. Alexa Garcia to serve for the Lady Rattlers. Lady Mustangs ready to return a serve. Serve across, Garcia. Pass up near the net. What a play there. Terrific hit that time by McAllen Memorial. Elevating was Ellie Trevino. Got up with a quick jump and a quick hit before anybody could get in position to do anything about that on the defensive side. Jocelyn Rodriguez to serve. Played across, Sharyland. Good pass, good set, a hit by Pena, and a point scored to Sharyland. They're back up 2 at 15-13. Again, they grabbed this lead at 9-8. Haven't let go of the lead. It's extended to 2, back to 1, back and forth we've went for a while. Pena to serve in the net. Oftentimes, a service error will switch momentum in volleyball faster than anything else. The big hits often don't do it. Something as trivial as a missed serve can open the gates. Daenerys Cardenas checks in on the front row. LaRae Jones back at the service line again already. Pass dug out of the net. Here comes McAllen Memorial. The pass on the money. Quick set. Blocked there by Sharyland. They'll see if they can get an attack out of this from the back row. Nothing doing. Free ball. Trevino the pass. Set by Rodriguez. Spike across. Out of bounds. Off the back row. Lady Rattlers back up 2. Daenerys Cardenas had an idea of going for that back corner. No one was back there. Just put a little extra on that. Carried it out of bounds. Paula Perez to serve for the Lady Rattlers of Sharyland. Played by Jones. Set it up. That's in the net. They went to Trevino. Rodriguez set her on a back set. And now a 3-point lead for the Lady Rattlers. Paula Perez to serve again. Gets it across. Good pass by Jones. Center set. Sharyland plays off the defense, turns that into offense. Past the blockers. Good coverage there by Rodriguez for McAllen Memorial. Pass for Sharyland. They'll attack again. Tipped off the blockers. Whistle blows in the net. McAllen Memorial. Sharyland scores again. They're up 4 at 18-14. 4-point lead. Lady Rattlers with a 4-point lead and a timeout. We're on the RSL Network. Back after this.
Fiber, business or home, take a look at what we do.
Back here in McAllen, Texas. I'm Joe Bowling, Kenny Trevino on the camera tonight. Sharyland with a 4-point lead, serving. McAllen Memorial trying to recover after a timeout. Lady Rattlers go on the attack, off the net, and across, score the point on a hit by Mia Castillo. Castillo had enough vision. She was off the net near that spike line. Had plenty of opportunity to see where the blockers were coming in play. Perez has been at the service line for a while. Serves that out of bounds. Lady Mustangs earn the serve. Ellie Trevino rotates to the back row. Substitution checks in. Front row is Sophia Vega from McAllen Memorial. Line drive serve, played by Sharyland. Perez with a pass. Set across, punched over. Point scored, Sharyland. Renata Cantu didn't have to get a big swing there. She saw, if I can just punch this across on the angle. Nobody there. And a 5-point lead for the Lady Rattlers. The mythical get to 21st. and you take an advantage, well, Sharyland's there. We got a long way to go to 25, my friends. Jones with a pass, good back set. Block, Sharyland, point, Lady Rattlers. And now they're feeling it. They lost game one, 25-19. Game two, Lady Rattlers at the midway point said, we control the lead. They lead by 6. Shailene Berlanga sets it across. McAllen Memorial past the blockers. Great defense there by Sharyland. Memorial still in control. Set it up, spike, great play again. How about the play on the back row by Pena? Keep this thing alive. Ball across on the Sharyland side. Set up Pena, why not? She's been playing defense. Trevino digs it. Rodriguez sets it, spiked over. Played again by Sharyland. This is a long rally. Big point here for these two teams. Block, back on the Memorial side. Memorial wins the point. It's Sophia Vega. You could pick out any of 5 or 6 plays in that rally alone and say that's a highlight. Memorial, still they trail by 5. Got to climb a big hill here. Castillo to serve, it's Lila Castillo. Played by Sharyland, back row gets it. Play it across, good chance here for Memorial. Quick set at the net, and a lift on Sharyland. Point McAllen Memorial. 21-17. Lila Castillo, a freshman, again in the game at the varsity level, serving here. Her team down 4. Short serve, Sharyland to play it. Off the net, and a miss hit. 21-18, Lady Rattlers. Sensing momentum was away, they want to just kind of laugh it off, trying to underplay that. Coach is like, hey, let's breathe for a minute. Let's just keep it right here. It's okay. Look up at the score. We lead by 3. We're in a gym where everyone said we were going to lose. I didn't say we were going to lose, so hey, let's play. You guys are doing great. Now it went from, if you saw it on the screen, we had it there. Coach was saying, hey, I'm going to laugh it off, I'm going to joke with you, but now I'm going to coach you on the Sharyland side. My camera guy's got to listen once in a while. He's a rookie, friends. Kenny's doing a great job. I had him here an hour and a half before this thing started. I told him we'd probably be out of here by 8. That's not going to happen. It's 8:47 already. I may have to drive straight to the TV station after this. I got to be there at 5 in the morning. 8:47 and we play on. We're only in game 2 of a best of 5. McAllen Memorial to serve. That's an ace in the back corner. 2-point game. Sharyland still with the lead. Strong serving by Lila Castillo. This rotation back. Castillo to put it in play again. Out of bounds. Looking for that same back corner. Just sent that off the mark. Ivana Cantu checks in for Sharyland. She'll serve. Cantu puts it across. McAllen Memorial, good pass. Good set, back set. Tipped across. Score the point. Lady Mustangs coming right back at you. Again, just too many weapons on either side. Cardenas that time scored the point. She'll now serve. 2-point game. Lady Rattlers, good pass, good set on a back set. Good play on the defense by McAllen Memorial. Set it off the net. Lady Rattlers on the attack again. High set this time, off the double block. Point scored, McAllen Memorial, 1-point game. Lady Mustangs now serving to tie it. It's been a while. Last we were tied, it was 9-9. Cardenas to serve. Deep serve, that's out of bounds. Couple of late missed serves by McAllen Memorial allows Sharyland to maintain control of the lead. In a win by 2, Sharyland has got that margin. They got to get 2 more points before that's said and done. Trevino with a play. That's near the net. That should have been out of bounds. They'll score the point to McAllen Memorial. Now they're going to check that. I'll show you on the replay because it appears as though this ball came across the baton, behind the baton for McAllen Memorial right there. Sharyland pretty much quit playing, but there was no whistle. Now they're talking it over, the official, and he'll reset that. Again, watch on the replay, and you'll see where the confusion happened. Even the official on that far side looked at the coach of Sharyland, but I think she was just saying, hey, play on. That went through. Reset it. Sharyland serves. Trevino with a pass. McAllen Memorial set it up. Jones spikes it. Sharyland sets it off the net. Spiked over by Pena. Off the block. Score the point, Sharyland. 24-21. Lady Rattlers 1 away from tying this up at 1 game apiece. Romina Perez back to serve. Perez waits and puts it in play. Pass by Trevino off the rafters. Sharyland wins it. 25-21. 1 game apiece. Game 3 coming up.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local.
Lady Mustang cheering squad putting on a show here today for the huge crowd right below us here in McAllen, Texas. Lady Mustangs won the first one, 21-19. Lady Rattlers won the second one, 25-21. So now you get in that position where you're the coach on either side and you're looking at it saying, hey, you can beat this team, but you also know they can beat you. Now the confidence level on both sides ramped up to another level as we get ready for this. This is a pivotal game 3. This is what I like to call the control game. The winner of this literally in control for the next 2 in saying we can win this right now. Doesn't always happen that the winner of game 3 wins it all, but it certainly puts in position when you're talking about winning 3 out of 5. Put that in your notebook. It's a control game, my friends. Lady Rattlers in the red. Lady Mustangs in the blue. Hey, Sharyland fans, I locked in a deal this week. Sharyland will have a full-blown 24-hour channel running on our network throughout this year. Watch for more Sharyland coverage. Also Pioneer coverage on the Sharyland channel. If your school district wants a channel, all you got to do is reach out to us, RioSportsLive@gmail.com. Say, I want a channel. How do I get there? We can do it. Lady Mustangs to serve as we start game 3. Lila Castillo at the service line is ready. And away we go. That's out of bounds. Lady Rattlers lead 1-0. Pamela Pena was back to serve. Now they'll give it to Ivana Cantu. Cantu ready to serve. Deep serve. Trevino there to play it for McAllen Memorial. Off the net though, Sharyland. Can they get a set out of this? Nope. That'll come across. They'll play that. Another chance. Better pass this time. Rattlers set it up. Cross the net. Diving play. Trevino keeps it alive. Ball still in play. And McAllen Memorial scores it. Wow. Watch this one. Watch the defense played here. One dive. Trevino, an amazing play. And then the point for the Lady Mustangs. 1-1 your score. Sharyland set it on a back set, off the net, off the block, score the point. Lady Rattlers back on top at 2-1. It all started with a pass. The set was right on the money to Alexis Garcia. Serve across for the Lady Rattlers. Short serve. McAllen Memorial set it up on a quick set. Diving play. Ball right back on the Mustang side again. They'll set it to Jones. Up in the rafters. Score the point, McAllen Memorial. If LaRae Jones gets a good approach, not a lot you can do defensively but sit back and wait for something big to come across at you. Lady Mustangs to serve. Juliet Trevino at the service line. Short serve. Sharyland, a back set. Off the net. This is Garcia. That's out of bounds. Lady Mustangs back up 3-2. It's been a while since I've said they had the lead. Ball caromed off the back somewhere, out of play. Finally retrieved by Juliet Trevino. And McAllen Memorial serves it up. Pass up near the net, set across, spike across, that's in. Tie game at 3. Terrific approach by Pamela Pena. Lady Rattlers to serve. Tatiana Castillo back to the service line. Castillo, a senior this year. Short serve, Jones with a pass, that's in near the net, nothing doing. Lady Rattlers back on top at 4-3. Castillo to serve again. Short serve played by Trevino. Sharyland going to be called, McAllen Memorial with 4 hits. Lady Rattlers awarded the point. It's 5-3, Sharyland. Castillo to serve. Line drive. Jones with a good pass. Back set this time, looking at Davila. She's been relatively quiet for a while. Had some big hits in game 1. See if they set her again. This time it's Jones across in the back corner, score the point. 5-4 off the Jones kill. Jocelyn Rodriguez back to serve for McAllen Memorial. Serves it across. Sharyland on the approach, set it up, spike it across on the angle, that's out of bounds. Tie game at 5. Rodriguez back to serve for McAllen Memorial. Right-handed serving junior. Short serve. Miscommunication by Sharyland. They'll put it across the net. Memorial spiked it. Good dig that time by Perez to keep it alive. Memorial still in control here. Set it up for Jones and in the back corner. You can see it there. McAllen Memorial always in control on that rally. Everything Sharyland was doing was recovering, responding, no attacking. It was all Memorial on the aggressive side. Memorial to serve. Rodriguez. Short serve. Good pass by Sharyland. Back set, miss hit. Point scored, McAllen Memorial. And now McAllen Memorial serving with a 2-point lead. Jocelyn Rodriguez will serve again. Jump serve, short serve. Pass near the net, trouble there. Memorial, good pass. High set, back set attempt. Played by Cantu on the back row, set it forward. Good play by Trevino back there again. I've said that a bunch. In the back corner, rifling a shot there was Lila Castillo. 8-5 McAllen Memorial. 3-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Rodriguez to serve again. Shorter serve, better pass this time for Sharyland. Second hit over and score the point. Second time tonight they've caught him off guard with that second hit. Lady Rattlers down 2, now serving. Pamela Pena puts it in play. Score the point, Sharyland. Trevino with a diving play back there as libero. Just no one there to get to that, to be able to be in position to set it. Pena serves a deep serve. Jones keeps it alive. Somehow that becomes a hit. And Castillo again puts it away. In no way in the world was LaRae Jones trying to set from the back corner. And it turned into a perfect set, and Lila Castillo didn't waste it. Sharyland down 2 on the offense. Blocked. McAllen Memorial now up 3. 10-7. LaRae Jones back to serve again. Deep serve. Free ball for McAllen Memorial. Jones the pass. Quick high set. And a point scored as Ellie Trevino on the quick hit. Scores the point. McAllen Memorial goes up 4, forces a timeout. 1 game apiece. We're in game 3. Back with more on the RSL Network.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
City of South Padre Island is one of our sponsors here on the RSL Network. You too can be a sponsor if your business, or if you know a business that wants to be a part of reaching the audience that we gain here on the Real RSL Network, then you too can reach out. They'll say that was tipped and give the point to Sharyland. So Lady Rattlers down 3 at 11-8. Paula Perez to serve. Trevino with a pass up near the net. Sharyland will keep this alive momentarily. McAllen Memorial. Quick set here for a back set. Nice block that time by Renata Cantu. Ball out of bounds there. They'll say a point to McAllen Memorial. Cantu with some defense there for the Lady Rattlers, but just too much firepower coming at you from McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs up 4 at 12-8. Ellie Trevino to serve. Pass by Mia Castillo. They'll set up Castillo on the back row attempt. McAllen Memorial on the attack again. Sharyland. Back set, back row. Nice block. Sophia Vega playing some defense. Now they'll say that was, not sure how they award that point to Sharyland, but they do. 12-9, Lady Rattlers to serve. Jaylene Berlanga to serve. Left-handed server. Back set this time. We'll call that in the net. Sharyland. Point awarded to McAllen Memorial. 13-9 your score. All right, Anna Davila rotates back to the front row for McAllen Memorial. I'm telling you, she's a lethal hitter. She's been relatively quiet since game 1. See if this rotation, she makes a statement. Castillo serves it. Sharyland sets it up. Block. The block goes out of bounds, though. Point scored, Sharyland. Davila was there to help with the block. They're going to question if it was tipped on the Sharyland side. The official at the net says nothing doing. Lady Rattlers to serve. Pamela Pena. Deep serve. The pass by Jones. Quick set. Diving play, Lady Rattlers. Challenge at the net. How about that? Sophia Vega controlling the net. McAllen Memorial up 14-10. Denara Cardenas to serve. Pass that time. Ball up near the net. And play on. Sharyland on the attack. Good dig back there by Denara Cardenas. Jones on the front row. Count that. Jones on that left side came up with that big approach. And Lorraine Jones able to put it away. 5-point lead, McAllen Memorial here in game 3. Denara Cardenas to serve. Just across the net. Free ball for McAllen Memorial. The pass is off the mark. Spiked across by Sharyland. That's one of those gift spikes for Pamela Pena. Watch this. After the serve comes across on the replay, it was just a pass, but it went across the net, and Pena said, "Thank you very much." Spiked it across. Back to live action. Back set. Good spike by Davila. Good dig back there by Sharyland's Romina Perez. Set across for Jones, off the block. Score the point, McAllen Memorial. 16-11. Lorraine Jones again flexing a little muscle for the Lady Mustangs. Timeout on the floor. 5-point lead, Lady Mustangs on top. We're in game 3 of a best of 5, 1 game apiece. Back after this. Back here, back to live action. McAllen Memorial leading by 5 at 16-11 here in game 3. Sharyland trying to do something about that. Score a point out of the timeout. 16-12 your score. Lady Rattlers here in this, in game 2, the Lady Rattlers controlled the lead. In this game, they've been playing catch up from the start. They trail by 4, trying to get back in this one. A serve across for the Lady Rattlers. Played by McAllen Memorial. Good pass. Good back set this time. There's Davila. Off the block, score the point, McAllen Memorial. Davila has to check out of the game. She ended that rotation with a big swing. McAllen Memorial, Jocelyn Rodriguez back to serve. Rodriguez, a right-handed server. She's a junior. Puts it in play with a jump serve. Short serve played by Sharyland. Ball up across on the second hit. McAllen Memorial on the attack. Back set for Jones. Blocked. Played by McAllen Memorial. Free ball for Sharyland. Ball up near the net. Good pass, good set. Center hit. Blocked. Back at you. McAllen Memorial scores a point. And that time Renata Cantu knew she had a good chance for the big hit. Just couldn't get the approach set. Rodriguez serves again. Lady Mustangs up by 6. That time out of bounds. Well, now they'll say 4 hits on McAllen Memorial and give the point to Sharyland. Instantaneous whistle from across the floor and the net. And 4 hits called on McAllen Memorial gives the serve to Sharyland and the point. 5-point game, 18-13. McAllen Memorial sets it up. That's out of bounds. 18-14. Pamela Pena to serve. Deep serve. Good pass by McAllen Memorial. Jones off the set. Sharyland. Free ball for McAllen Memorial. Good pass, quick set. Good diving play, nothing doing. Point scored McAllen Memorial. Paula Perez as a libero got a hand on that ball. Just couldn't get anything under it to lift it. It carried across the court versus going up in the air. LaRae Jones back to serve. Deep serve, played by Sharyland. Jones with the dig. Set across. And a well-placed hit there by Daenerys Cardenas. 20-14, a 6-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. LaRae Jones to serve again. Second hit over. This time they covered that. Lady Mustangs on the attack. That's out of bounds. Castillo got under the ball, didn't get on top of it on the approach. So all the momentum in the world just took that further up and further out off the back line. 5-point game. Sharyland trailing and serving. Paula Perez puts it in play. Jones with a good dig and a good pass. Back set this time. Off the block. Punched over on the Memorial side. They'll play again. Lady Mustangs off the block again. Good play by Sharyland on the defensive side. They'll get a set out of this. Jones digs it. Pass to Rodriguez. Sets it up. Block back at you. Whistle blows. And they'll call in the net on Sharyland. Give the point to McAllen Memorial. 21-15. Back to a 6-point lead for McAllen Memorial, and they're serving. Ellie Trevino to serve. Deep serve down the middle, played by Sharyland. Good set off the net, down the line. Jones one-hands that in the air. They get a set out of this to the back row. That goes out of bounds. Sharyland scores. 21-16. Trevino back in the game as a libero on the back row for McAllen Memorial. Front row check in on the Lady Rattler side, Alexa Garcia, and back of the service line, you see Stephanie Valdez checks in. Or check that, that's Jaylene Berlanga. She'll serve an ace. Berlanga with an ace in the back corner. Kind of caught LaRae Jones off guard there. A rare occurrence here on this night. Jones has been just letter perfect in nearly everything she's done. Serve again by Berlanga. Jones with a better pass. Quick set that time. Good play that time again by Perez. Back row attack, that's out of bounds. Pena got a good swing off that back row. Just narrowly missed on the back row. Lila Castillo to serve for McAllen Memorial. They're up 5 at 22-17. Past the blockers, Trevino there to easily play that. Davila spikes it over, score the point, McAllen Memorial. Ana Davila back on the front row. Lila Castillo to serve, 23-17. Down the middle, played by Sharyland. Back set off the block. Good pass by Jones, quick set. In the corner, score the point, Ana Davila. 24-17, McAllen Memorial. Again, if you're in a game or a set to 5, win the odd numbers, you win. They won the first game. They're trying to win game 3. Castillo serves it up. Deep serve, back row, out of bounds. But here's what you got to do if you're Sharyland. For the next 6 points, you got to play letter-perfect volleyball. That's just to tie it. Any points given up in that range, you lose. Trevino with a pass near the net. Spiked over, Sharyland plays this. Spike it across, Trevino digs it again. Jones off the back row, off the block, score the point, McAllen Memorial wins game 3, 25-18. Back with game 4 from McAllen Memorial after this.
For lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hey, forever memories, lots of records over there, my friends. Make sure you make the trip to 247 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas. Records of every kind, and no remakes, no 2000 version, 2024 versions. It's all original from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and further. Back to action here from McAllen Memorial. Like I said, the winner of that game 3 now in control for the next 2. And that's McAllen Memorial if we have to play 2. They're 1 game away from ending this night, which started late because of JV action as these teams battled it out left and right at the JV dark side of things. And it just was great volleyball to watch. Varsity action here. McAllen Memorial won the first game. Sharyland responded, took game 2. McAllen Memorial won game 3, and here we go in game 4. Serving it up is Ivana Cantu. McAllen Memorial set it up, spike it over. Played by the Lady Rattlers. All over on the Memorial side. Off the net, in the net it goes. Point scored Sharyland. Ivana Cantu, a junior, will serve again. Line drive serve. Played by Lorraine Jones. Spiked across. Good dig back there by Paula Perez. McAllen Memorial on the attack. Back set this time. Big swing that time by Anna Davila. Back set for Sharyland. And they'll score the point off a hit by Alexa Garcia. 2-0 Sharyland. Ivana Cantu to serve. Cantu plays it across. Trevino back there to dig it. Set it across. Spike off the block. And a lift is called on Sharyland. Point scored to McAllen Memorial. Line drive serve played by Sharyland. Back set this time. Down the line. That's out of bounds. We're tied at 2. 2 apiece. McAllen Memorial trying to take the lead. Denara Cardenas to serve. Lady Rattlers set it up. Good set, good approach. McAllen Memorial, good defense. Jones off the block. Sharyland set it again on a back set this time. That's across by Garcia. And a point scored to McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs up 3-2. Each team has had a lead here in game number 4. Denara Cardenas to serve. Good pass this time by the Lady Rattlers. Good approach, tipped over the blockers. Good coverage that time defensively by Lila Castillo. Ball still alive, in the net it goes. Tie game at 3. 3 apiece. Lila Castillo doing all she could over there defensively. McAllen Memorial just never could get that approach to get a swing across. Romina Perez back to serve. Jones with a pass. High set. Blocked that time by Sharyland. Jones will swing away. Good dig back across. It carries out of bounds. Perez, a good job just to get to that ball, but too much pace on it coming off the hit by Lorraine Jones. Back to serve is Juliet Trevino. Sharyland, miss hit there. McAllen Memorial with an easy point. 5-3 the score. That starts with the serve by Trevino. Juliet ready to serve again. Short serve, good pass by Sharyland. Off the net, spike across by Pena. And Sharyland mishits that. two players collide. McAllen Memorial, still the Lady Mustangs score the point. They're up 6-3. Trevino ready to serve again. Off the net, off the block, right back at you. Point scored, McAllen Memorial. Lady Mustangs now clicking on nearly all cylinders here in game 4. Up 4 already. Trevino gets it across. Ball up near the net, played by Sharyland. And off the block, that'll be a point to the Lady Rattlers. 7-4 your score. Substitutions in the game. Renata Cantu back in for Sharyland. Jocelyn Castano, a freshman, checks in to serve for the Lady Rattlers. And the serve is across. Jones with a pass, back set, and put it away, Anna Davila. I said she had a big game 1. Has a thunderous kill there. Lady Mustangs back up by 4 and serving. Reminding you, we'll have our Economy Awards Player of the Game after this. We'll post that on our social media with an interview of our Player of the Game. Short serve here for McAllen Memorial. Sharyland. Good set. Punched over the blockers. Covered there by McAllen Memorial. They'll attack. Off the net as well. Free ball for McAllen Memorial. Good pass. Back set. And down the line. Score the point. Jocelyn Rodriguez putting that right on the money for Lila Castillo. Rodriguez back to serve. Jocelyn puts it in play. Short serve, ace. 10-4. McAllen Memorial up 6 here in game 4. Timeout.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
McAllen Memorial, after the timeout, quickly scores another, up by 7. Sharyland trying to get them off the service line. They'll do so with a hit there by Pamela Pena. And 11-5, and right now, the energy in the building, mostly on the McAllen Memorial side. Sharyland needs to find that next gear that they had through most of game 1, all of game 2, and midway through game 3. Good pass by the Lady Mustangs. Big swing, down it goes. Ellie Trevino puts it away. 7-point lead for the Lady Mustangs, and they'll serve. Again, at the end of game 2, I talked about it. Both coaches looked at their teams easily, could say, hey, you know you can beat them. You also know they can beat you. Since then, McAllen Memorial has taken a little bit of an extra step forward. Now leading by 8 here in game 4. If you're just tuning in, it was anything but this far apart as far as the score goes. in games 1 and 2. It was just back and forth, lethal hitting on both sides. That's off the block. Score the point, McAllen Memorial. 14-5. LaRae Jones, I don't think she's sat down tonight. She's played across the front row, terrific. Her back row play, terrific. Her serving, on the money. Kenny's like, you've said her name a bunch. Sharyland sets it up. Good pass there by Rodriguez. Set it up, big swing down the line, and that's in. Another kill for Lila Castillo. 15-5, a double-digit lead. That's the first time I've said that tonight. McAllen Memorial rolling here in game 4. LaRae Jones to serve. And an ace. 16-5, McAllen Memorial. Again, fans, if you're just tuning in, this is not the scene we had all game long in which these two teams were within a couple of points of one another. Ball across, played by McAllen Memorial, looking for more, off the block, and goes out of bounds. Another point to McAllen Memorial. They're up a dozen. 17-5 the score. Jones to serve again. Another letter perfect serve. Easy point there. Ellie Trevino puts it away. 13-point lead for McAllen Memorial. And I talked about it early in the night. It starts with passing. If you don't get yourself in position on returning a serve, you're looking for trouble against teams like this. Better pass that time, and a kill by Renata Cantu. Sharyland looking uphill. There's clouds. They can't even see the mountaintop right now. They got to get over. They got to get through the clouds, get to a view of the mountain, and see if they can get back on top. McAllen Memorial watching. That's off the block. Point scored Sharyland. If you're Sharyland, that's what you got to do. You just got to go one at a time. There's no such thing in volleyball as an 11-point play, but there are 11-point runs. They go one at a time. Couple down, serving here. Good pass, quick set, and put it away. Ellie Trevino. Again, when they go with a quick set to her, she just most times responds, puts it away. She'll serve. .12-point lead for McAllen Memorial. That's where your difference is right now when you got this much of a cushion in volleyball. Your opponent, even though they get a couple of plays in a row and score some points, one miscue, one well-played hit, that all goes out of bounds. And immediately you're looking up, trying to return a serve, and back down a dozen. Now in this case, 13 points. Lady Mustangs, 5 away from sending us home tonight. Lady Rattlers set it up, spike it across by Mia Castillo. Free ball here for Sharyland to work with. Off the net though, good play by McAllen Memorial. See if they can set something up, they do. Lady Rattlers on the attack. Castillo off the net, nothing doing. Point scored in McAllen Memorial. So again, earlier in the night you had just huge swings on those type of rallies. This time everyone was just trying to recover. Your McAllen Memorial just keep it in play. This hit off the return of serve. Back row attack still. McAllen Memorial puts it across. Lady Rattlers at the net. Back set here, down the line, that's in. Well placed hit right down the line on that right side. Lady Mustangs, I can start to count down now. They're 3 away from closing this out. Ball across. Good block there by Sharyland. Ball still alive on the rally. Lady Rattlers trying to set it up to Castillo. Double block right back at you. Set it again. Back set this time. Good play back there by Rodriguez. Off the net, McAllen Memorial. Score the point. Lady Mustangs. 16-point lead. Lady Mustangs 2 away from sending this one home. Deep serve played by Sharyland off the net. McAllen Memorial, good set across the net and a spike in the net. Point Sharyland. Lady Rattlers rotate back in. Jaylene Berlanga to serve. Also on the front row is Alexa Garcia back in the game. Berlanga to serve with the left hand. Jones returns it up near the net. Ball still in play on the Sharyland side. Back row there to play that. Rodriguez to Trevino. Sharyland there to block that and score the point. Lila Castillo. That time Trevino's like, I'm a libero. I had to become the setter there. Something out of kilter. Just didn't seem right. Result, point Sharyland. Bad pass there, but Memorial still able to play it. Sharyland whistle blows. I'll call that against McAllen Memorial. Lady Rattlers reach double figures. Check that. They give a point to McAllen Memorial. 1 away from closing it out. Lady Rattlers, back set. Off the net, 4 hits, ball game over. And McAllen Memorial wins it 3-1. Welcome to our post-game show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Luke Faria Motors. Game 1 was all back and forth. Electric crowd, both teams playing at a high level. McAllen Memorial won that. Game 2, Sharyland responded as the visitors showed they can play with this team, beat them. Took us to Game 3. In Game 3, McAllen Memorial said, let's go to another gear. Game 4, they found yet another gear and win this one 3-1. Our player of the game, I said it early, I'm going to say it now. LaRae Jones never sat down. Played well on the front row, played well on the middle, played well on the back row, and served well. LaRae Jones, congratulations, our player of the game on the RSL Network. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. I'm Joe Bowling. That's Kenny Trevino on the camera. Reminding you we have 59 games this week, volleyball coverage alone. This was just one of them. Hope you enjoyed it. You can watch it later on the replay. Till next time on the RSL Network. Good night from McAllen Memorial, where the Lady Mustangs win it 3-1.
And I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a 3. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for 2. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?